Pananikar, PhD in Earth Sciences. Dr. Bhagyashri Ramesh Naik, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Roy Valentino Rodriguez, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Ajit T. Singh, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Dafilgo Fernandez, PhD in Earth Sciences. Dr. Suresh K, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Achyutan P, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Satish K, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Suja S, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Pankaj Prasad, PhD in Earth Sciences. Dr. Afrin Hussain, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Anjali Nair, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Albertina Dias, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Vikas Kumar, PhD in Marine Sciences. Dr. Padmasini Behera, PhD in Marine Sciences.
Dean Manohar Parikar, School of Law, Governance and Public Policy.
Dr. Stotri V. Kamath Dalal, PhD in Law. Dr. Andrusha A. DeCosta, PhD in Law.
Shenoy Goebab School of Languages and Literature.
Dr. Vipra Janardhan Raul, PhD in Hindi. Dr. Palia Tukaram Gaonkar, PhD in English. Dr. Bhakti Govind Mahajan, PhD in Marathi. Dr. Sandeep S. Lotlikar, PhD in Hindi. Dr. Natasha Maria Gomes, PhD in French. Dr. Luis Xavier Gomes, PhD in Konkani.
Dean, School of Chemical Sciences.
Dr. Sarvesh Harbalkar, PhD in Chemistry. Dr. Abhijit Digambar Shedgaonkar, PhD in Chemistry. Dr. Amarja Prashant Naik, PhD in Chemistry. Dr. Shashank Nitin Maldar, PhD in Chemistry. Dr. Ketan Sharad Mandrekar, PhD in Chemistry.
Dean, Goa Business School.
Dr. Sangeeta G. Parab, PhD in Commerce. Dr. Edgar Philip de Souza, PhD in Management. Dr. Vivek Atalvino Rodriguez, PhD in Management. Dr. Fernandez Karen Francis, PhD in Commerce. Dr. Chodankar Trupti Dinanath, PhD in Commerce. Dr. Nayak Priyanka Umesh, PhD in Commerce. Dr. Tuba Mudassir, PhD in Commerce. Dr. Sushant Ganpatchari, PhD in Management.
Dean, D.D. Kosambi School of Social Sciences and Behavioral Studies.
Dr. Adrian Ferrand, PhD in Geography. Dr. Aditi Shukla, PhD in History. Dr. Maria de Lourdes Fatima Fernandez Brevo da Costa. Dr. Parag D. Porobo, PhD in History. Dr. Manojit Das, PhD in History.
Dean, School of Physical and Applied Sciences.
Dr. Prasad Narayan Patil, PhD in Physics. Dr. Rukma G. Nevgi, PhD in Physics.
Dean, Faculty of Engineering.
Dr. Anu Devi, PhD in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Sangeeta L. Madalkar, PhD in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Sunita Sadanand Raikar, PhD in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Sonali Dattatreya Pandit, PhD in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Mahesh Mohan Kaisurkar, PhD in Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Vinay Mohan Agarwal, PhD in Civil Engineering.
The chief guest will now award the prizes, scholarships, and medals to the candidates in the various disciplines. Dean, School of Biological Sciences and Biotechnology.
Renuka Vivek More, School of Biological Sciences and Biotechnology, Goa University.
Dean, School of Earth, Ocean and Atmospheric Sciences.
Sharma Lakshman, School of Earth, Ocean and Atmospheric Sciences, Goa University. Ankur Saini, School of Earth, Ocean and Atmospheric Science, Goa University.
Dean, Manohar Parikar, School of Law, Governance and Public Policy.
Gomes Brinkley, Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Madgaon, Goa. Naik Siddhi Gokul Das, VM Salgaonkar College of Law, Miramar, Goa. Gomes Kenny, Esther Maureen, D. Melo, E. Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath College of Law, Margaon, Goa. Da Costa, Barreto, Maria Teresa, Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Margaon, Goa. Da Cruz, Rajela Philippa, VM Salgaonkar College of Law, Margaon, Goa. Soni Neha, Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Margaon, Goa. Minejis Miskita, Favia Lezel, Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Margaon, Goa. Rivankar Akshata Ullas, Vidya Vikas Mandal, Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Margao, Goa.
Dean, Shanoy Goyabab School of Languages and Literature.
Michelle Dias Sapeco, Dempo Charities Trust, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar. Nayak Kajol Mahesh, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Kepe. Pritam Ghanashyam Kudalkar, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Sakli. Sabnis Neha Satish, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Kepe. Gaonkar Sulakshana Suresh, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Sakli, Goa.
Dean, School of Chemical Sciences.
Pereira Rachel, Honda Education Societies, Sri Ravi Naik College of Arts and Science, Farmagudi, Goa. Pereira Paloma Philomena, Nyan Prasad Mandal's College and Research Center, Asagaon, Goa.
Dean, Goa Business School.
Adria Picardo, Goa Business School, Goa University. Sheikh Nafisa Mohammad Hussain, Murgaon Education Societies, Vasant Joshi College of Arts and Commerce, Murmugaon, Goa. Amonkar Aditya Prasad, Goa Business School, Goa University. Chatura Mehta, Dempo Charities Trust, SS Dempo College of Commerce and Economics, Kujira, Goa. Arajão Jesona Fatima, Goa Business School, Goa University. Fernandez Presley, Goa Business School, Goa University. Kittur Akshata Jayant, Murgaon Education Societies, Vasant Joshi College of Arts and Commerce, Murmugaon, Goa. Naik Narayan Sail Dinkar, Goa Business School, Goa University. Siddharth Fernandez, Rosary College of Commerce and Arts, Navelim, Goa. T. Cruz Alan Valentino, Goa Business School, Goa University. Sinai Pisurlekar Vibhav Virendra, Goa Business School, Goa University.
Dean, D.D. Kosambi School of Social Sciences and Behavioral Studies.
Nobe Gwendolyn Elena, D.D. Kosambi School of Social Sciences and Behavioral Studies. Xenia Coral Clement Braganza, Dempo Charities Trust, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Goa. Gaukar Gargi Prabhakar, D.D. Kosambi School of Social Sciences and Behavioral Studies.
Dean, School of Physical and Applied Sciences.
Almeida Maurice Genevieve, School of Physical and Applied Science, Goa University. Amol Ramesh Yedekar, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Kepe, Goa. Savan Desai Priyali Umesh, School of Physical and Applied Sciences, Goa University. Nayak Sonia Sadish, School of Physical and Applied Sciences, Goa University. Menchi Dwelly Fernandez, Carmel College of Arts, Science and Commerce for Women, Nueve, Goa.
Dean, Faculty of Engineering.
Kritika Bhupesh Shah, Goa College of Engineering. Pillai Shri Krishna Balaji Muthu, Goa College of Engineering. Atira Joseph, Goa College of Engineering.
Dean, Faculty of Medicine.
Taran Mukherjee, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Anushka Goel, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Gaude Sneha Suryakant, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Siroda, Goa. Desai Riya Rayu, BSPS Gomantak Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya and Research Center, Siroda, Goa. Nayak Komal Sanjay A, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Rodriguez Fraser Conceição Souza, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Beda R. Sethi, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Fernandi Janel Mary, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Siroda, Goa. Hegde Subha Nagraj, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Siroda, Goa. Lunde Beda Binay, BSPS Gomantak Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya and Research Center, Siroda, Goa. Nayak Talalikar Samiksha Syam, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa. Sandra Mary Jo, Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bombolim, Goa.
Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy.
Naik Samiksha Shrikant, Goa College of Pharmacy, Panaji.
Dean, Faculty of Planning, Architecture and Design.
Deshpande Ravina Rahul, Goa College of Architecture, Altino. D'Souza Ayeshe Maria, Goa College of Architecture, Alcinum. In accordance with the Goa University Act and statutes, the Academic Council and Executive Council are honored to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Science on Dr. S. Somanath, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, during this 35th convocation ceremony.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, kindly read the scroll of honor of Dr. S. Somnath.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present Dr. S. Somanath, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, for the conferment of the honorary degree of Doctor of Science of Goa University. Dr. Sridhara Panikar Somanath, DSc HC, is a distinguished scientist, apex grade, Secretary, Department of Space, Chairman, Space Commission, and the Chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization since 14 January 2022. With a remarkable career spanning over almost 4 decades, he has made many significant contributions in space technology and system engineering of launch vehicles for India's vision and strategy to becoming a space power. Dr. Somanath was born on 30th January 1963 to Sri V. Sridhara Panikar and Srimati Tangamma in Alappuzha in Kerala. Right from his childhood, he was encouraged by his father to engage in discussions on the universe, the stars, and the moon, which developed in him a natural passion to learn about space and planets. Although he grew up through hardships, he excelled in his education with the grit and determination. He pursued a degree in mechanical engineering from the Tangalkunj Musaliar College of Engineering and followed his passion for propulsion engineering by convincing his department to offer the course while also motivating 10 other students to follow this path. Subsequently, he went on to earn a master's degree in aerospace engineering from the prestigious Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and followed by that, recently last week, he was also awarded PhD degree by the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. As Secretary of the Department of Space, he has piloted the National Space Policy of India and is leading ISRO in developing new technologies and strengthening its international partnership. He has been the eminent leader behind India's triumphant Chandrayaan-3 lunar exploration mission, which was launched on 14 July 2023. On 5th August, Chandrayaan-3 was propelled into the assigned orbit, culminating in its successful landing on the lunar South Pole region on August 23, 2023 at 6:04 p.m. India's most of glory in its space mission, the credit of which goes to Dr. Somanath, who mentored and motivated his team to achieve this feat. During his illustrious career in space research, Dr. Somanath spearheaded several groundbreaking space missions while holding key positions that include Director Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Director Liquid Propulsion System Center, Associate Director Projects of the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Project Director GSLV MK3, Deputy Director Propulsion and Space Ordnance Entity, Deputy Director Structures Entity, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, etc. He is now playing a pivotal role in the Gaganyaan mission, India's effort at sending humans into space to mark another first in our space odyssey and laying the foundation for India's Space Vision 2047, that is moon landing by Indian and establishing Bharatiya Antariksha Station. Dr. Somanath has several awards and honors to his credit. His unending list of awards starts with the Sabita Chowdhury Gold Medal from IISc Bangalore in 1994 and goes on to include the prestigious Space Gold Medal from the Astronautical Society of India in 2003, the APJ Abdul Kalam Award by Nurul Islam University and the National Aeronautics Prize from the Aeronautical Society of India in 2018. He has also led the ISRO team in winning accolades for their dedication and unrelenting spirit in taking India's planning, research and development in the field of space technology to greater heights. His personal commitment and engagement in this field has been recognized across the nation through the 13 honorary doctorates conferred upon him by the prestigious universities. Among the international recognitions conferred on him are full member of International Academy of Astronautics, IAA, member of the Space Transportation Committee of International Astronautical Federation, IAF, member of International Project and Program Management Committee of IAF, elected Vice President of IAF 2019 to 2021, and currently he is the advisor to the President of IAF. Goa University takes pride in exalting Dr. S. Somanath for his exemplary contribution to the field of space technology and considers it both an honor and a privilege to confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, this day on the 29th July of 2024 on the eve of his 61st birthday. He may be presented the said degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I have the privilege to confer the Doctor of Science on Dr. Somanath, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO.
I request the Honorable Chancellor and Honorable Vice Chancellor to present the degree. Now I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to deliver the Convocation address.
At the outset, I extend a fervent felicitous welcome to the Chief Guest Dr. Somanath Ji, Chairperson, Indian Space Research Organization, the Honorable Governor of Goa and the Chancellor of Goa University, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai Ji, the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa in his absence, Dr. Pramod Sawant Ji, members of Executive Council, deans of various schools and on campus and faculty, Registrar of Goa University, to this 35th Convocation of Goa University. It gives me hearty pleasure to recall that the university, which was established under the Act of 1984, has been able to progressively build a distinguished tradition which makes it a coveted institution on the state's firmament. Preceding convocation ceremonies have witnessed the exalted presence of myriad excellencies in the form of Mahamahim Rashtrapatis, honorable prime ministers, other constitutional functionaries, and luminaries from various walks of life, all gracing this seminal event on the varsity's calendar in strong testament to their unflinching support and redoubtable confidence in this relatively young institution's commendable trajectory of progression and promising vistas for the future. Let me begin the brass tacks of my address by extending my heartiest greetings to all students who are becoming the benefactors of successful awards of their respective degrees this morning. As many as 16,499 students are receiving their graduate degrees, 1,909 students their postgraduate degrees, 57 students their diplomas, and 56 students being festooned for their doctoral degrees across the year 2021-22 and 22-23. My effusive compliments also to those proud recipients of gold medals, prizes, and scholarships today in glowing recognition of their incontrovertible merit. I fervently congratulate each one of you on receiving your respective convocation degrees on this momentous day in your lives. However, this should be either be just the starting point or at best a milestone in a potentially long and fruitful journey that awaits you. Makes this the stepping stone to greater intellectual curiosity, erudition, and distinction in not only shaping your own dreams and aspirations, but disposing as change agents in our collective vision of a resilient Vikasit Goa towards an indomitable Vikasit Atmanirbhar Bharat. There is no gainsaying that Goa University is amongst the smaller public universities across the country. However, it regularly acquits itself admirably in terms of varied parameters that constitute metrics for institutions of higher learning to emerge as a veritable multidisciplinary education and research university. The varsity has been a consistent part of the NIRF ranking scheme since the latter's inception in 2016, making the top 100 6 times. Notwithstanding, Goa University also effusively participates in the QS Asia rankings, scoring in the bandwidth of 601 to 650 ranked 401 to 500 in the World Young University category, ranked 501 to 600 in the Times Higher Education Asia ranking 2024, and within India, 78 among all the HEIs and many other acclaimed rankings methodologies in work. Universities, if anything, are not simply outcomes of brick and mortar. If anything, they are living embodiments of illustrious traditions built up through the sheer conscientiousness and assiduousness of all its stakeholders, be they students passing out of its turnstiles and an attendant alumnus, the pedigreed faculty, a dedicated administrative staff, and more. Institutions such as these, notwithstanding momentary ebbs and flood, do not atrophy or shrivel. To the contrary, with the inescapable passage of time, they construe as vibrant and verdant repositories of experiences and outcomes, leading to resplendent accomplishments which stand bequeathed to ensuing generations of faculty, scholars, students, and administrators alike. While the university, since its genesis, has expanded organically in terms of hemming within it 10 postgraduate teaching and research schools, no fewer than 65 affiliated colleges, and 7 recognized centers of research, I'm happy to report that our inexorable quest to holistically improve has meant an improved teacher-to-student ratio of 1:10, and the advent on campus of as many as 45 academic programs, which include interdisciplinary offerings through master's degrees in social work, public administration, law, data science, and artificial intelligence. Furthermore, the university, conscious of the imperative to imbue students with the requisite skills of the contemporary and futuristic workplace and evolving social surrounds, profess value-added learning avenues in professional ethics, gender perspectives, human values, environment and sustainability, hospitality, travel and tourism, not to mention the skill education regime instituted under the National Skill Quality Framework, that is the BWOC in electronics, instrumentation and computer networking. Replete with the conviction in the Honorable Prime Minister's vision to tectonically transform and suitably modernize our higher education ecosystem, the Goa University was among the handful of early movers in implementing NEP 2020 on the campus with effect from the academic year 22-23 and across all affiliated colleges since the academic year 23-24. This includes a commitment to innate academic flexibility for students to audit courses and acquire specialization across disciplines and schools through the successful execution of the Academic Bank of Credit scheme, wherein students can deposit and transfer their credits to other institutions. In addition, the university exhorts its students to meet their credit requirement through Swayam and other MOOC courses. A distinct feature of our university is the emphasis that it places on equipping students with the requisite perspective and skill sets pertaining to broad-sheeted commercial employability and broad-spectrum entrepreneurship, besides championing a persona and temper for social calling. Towards this end, the varsity encourages meaningful outreach activities through the aegis of its cells and directorates, such as Ek Bharat Shresh Bharat initiative, the extramural studies and extension services, social entrepreneurship, Swachh Bharat student internship and rural engagement forays. The ventures under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and the ILK, with adequate weightage assigned to students for participation and agency within such community-based and community development-oriented courses. Furthermore, with a view to inculcating research-minded critical thinking, problem-solving and out-of-the-box thought process, the PG students are required to undertake a dissertation of up to 16 credits to hone research skills and grow on the dial through enterprising forms of internship, stints, and field research forays. In this regard, university is also establishing a research park, which is named as Guru, Goa University Research Union, housing bio, health, and IT incubators. The inauguration of the same is scheduled in the coming months. This said, Goa University also firmly believes and espouses the principle of handholding, as a consequence of which its placement cell called the Directorate of Student Placement and Alumni, DSPAR, assists students with job placement and internships. It engages with companies and organizations to facilitate recruitment, drives and affords opportunities for students prospective transition out from Goa University towards contributing to the state and nation's progress. As an upshot of this and allied career counseling measures adopted by the university, over 400 students have found placements in various industries or have progressed to further higher verticals of learning. It is heartening to note that our faculty constantly continues to up their game and push the envelope in optimizing their performance, evidenced no less in the improved publication citation metrics, which stands at H-index of 80. University faculty are actively collaborating with the peers across national and international landscapes and parking in pioneering research and extension activities facilitated in some measure by the militating MOUs that Goa University has inked, which numbers a handsome 50. The university faculty could garner new research projects from various funding agencies to the tune of rupees 5.3 crores for the academic year 23-24. The university provides newly recruited faculty seed money to the tune of rupees 1 lakh for research-related work, and it is my assurance that the university shall continue to facilitate its faculty to enhance their burnishing credentials in every way possible going forward. As the university expands its remit of acquired and earned expertise, it fully recognizes the imperative for synergizing physical infrastructure in terms of modern educational workspaces for faculty, scholars, and students alike. Hence, in keeping with the institution's organic growth, I can gratifyingly convey that new school buildings and blocks within existing school buildings are at varying stages of completion, be it the Manohar Parrikar School of Law, Public Policy and Governance, School of Physical and Applied Sciences, and Computer Science facility within the Goa Business School, besides others. University remains committed to improving standards across infrastructure at all levels of operation and to provide its exponents with the best possible means to harness in pursuance of optimizing their potential. The Honorable Prime Minister has often voiced the inevitability of embracing technology as an instrument for change in thought, process, and actions. India's much famed tech stack that was showcased at last year's G20 frames digital leveraging and partnership through the prism of 4 A's, that is affordability, accessibility, adaptability, and appropriateness, respectively. Pursuant to this vision, Goa University has turned a new leaf in streamlining its internal operations, adopting the e-office filing system across the university, which has met with enthusiastic participation by the faculty, administration, and others, leading to winnowing down cost and time lags, besides imparting material productivity and efficiency to all forms of work. An epochal feather in our cap fructified earlier this year when Goa University made the cut for the prestigious PM Usha, that is Pradhan Mantri Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan scheme of the Ministry of Education, Government of India. A path-breaking initiative that endeavors to carve up multidisciplinary education and research university. The nationwide pitch called for high-quality project proposals towards being eligible for a cumulative national grant of ₹100 crore. It gives me profound satisfaction to state that Goa University's ambitious and credible proposal was propitiously evaluated by the high-powered project approving committee, leading to the award of the said grant in February 2024. The university's detailed project report, furnished to the authorities well ahead of time, delineates the grant to be expanded upon new infrastructure for the School of Earth, Ocean and Atmospheric Sciences, School of Chemical Sciences, that is Biochemistry Building, School of Chemical Sciences, that is Faculty Research Lab, futsal court and 3 hostels, girls, boys and international students, renovation of the Manohar Parrikar School auditorium, procuring high-end equipment like ICP-MS, hyperspectral camera, atomic force microscope, fluorescence activated cell sorter and nanoparticle analyzer using DLS, and soft component audio, video and multimedia language laboratory. High performance computing HCP facility, RFID tags and items for green initiatives. A raft of courses are envisaged to be initiated on campus under the auspices of the MERU initiative, which include BE in bioengineering and biomedical engineering, computers and electronics, integrated MSc in economics, integrated MBA, integrated MSc in physics and biology, BPED, MPED programs, besides certificate courses in Sanskrit and Ayurveda studies. I'm also happy to inform you that another 10 crore is on the annual, that is we are going to get from Ministry of Earth Sciences to develop further the infrastructure. It has been universally acknowledged that education constitutes an irrepressible building block to radically changing the socio-economic and developmental vicissitudes of nations, with a multitude of informed studies underscoring that if the requirements bedeviling education are addressed, it can render an impetus of 2 to 3% to the existing GDP thresholds. In this unfolding epoch of Amritakal and Atmanirbhar Bharat, when the nation is being foundationally recrafted to take its veritable place among the pantheon of nations as Vishwaguru, Vishwamitra and Vishwabandhu, the university remains steadfastly wedded to the 4 key pillars of access, equity, quality and inclusivity in higher education, even as we redouble our commitment to embracing the 5 dimensions of relevance, economics, innateness, innovation and excellence in pioneering and molding higher education and erudition at our institutional portals. This implies working concurrently and assiduously along 5 trajectories of continually engendering futuristic curriculum content and incorporating refined teaching and methodologies, enabling an ecosystem that can gravitate the best and brightest minds and talents to associate with the university, ensuring that the pedagogic philosophy showcases the best traditions of India's inveterate civilizational antecedents in being a value-laden knowledge society, fostering an ecosystem of unmistakable research and innovation temper, and exuding excellence in a cross-section of performance benchmarks, blending quantity and quality. Towards this, the university, under the guidance of the Honorable Chancellor and with the unstinting support and good counsel of the Honorable Chief Minister and the state government, would during the ensuing epoch be driven by 5 key parameters, that is radical internal restructuring, scaling up the number of students and faculty, augmenting core strength in high-quality natural science research, adding new branches of learning, and leveraging the locational attributes of the state. Thank you so much. Jai Goa, Jai Bharat, Dev Borekaram. Now I request the Honorable Chancellor to deliver the convocation address.
On this jubilant occasion of the 35th Convocation Ceremony of Goa University, it is my immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the esteemed dignitaries. The chief guest, Dr. Somanath, ISRO Chairman, Professor Adlal B. Menon, Vice Chancellor, Professor Vishnu Nadkarni, Registrar, members of the Executive Council, members of the Academic Council, Court, and other bodies of the university, deans, vice deans of the schools, faculty members, principals of colleges, proud families, and most importantly, our distinguished graduates. Today marks a pivotal moment in the lives of our students, a celebration of their perseverance, dedication, and remarkable achievements. As the Chancellor of this esteemed university, I am honored and delighted to stand before you on this special day. My speech also prepared from university, and it is distributed among you. And while hearing our Vice Chancellor's speech, there are common things there. So I am not reading this. And this occasion today is very happy for all of us. All Indians are happy because Kumari Manu, you see, we got a separate day because we all are happy. First time we are getting from Olympus a good news like this. I would like to say her comment after the declaration of her prize. She stated that her commitment to Bhagavad Gita. I am doing my karma and I am unconcerned with its results. While participating in the competition also, she says my head was in a prompted by this Bhagavad Gita slogan. That is what is stated by her to the entire world press now. So I am very happy to say that today our education system, of course, we are living in a country wherein various religions are there, various political parties are there, and our habit also, various languages are there, food habits are different. But at the same time, unity of our country, that is very important. And I can proudly say that a country with these different types of lifestyle, tradition, history, etc., our country's unity, integrity and sovereignty still appreciated by everybody. I'm remembering one thing. In 1992, when Margaret Thatcher visited Moscow, the Gorbachev at that time, he was the head in USSR. He was in a lamenting way and very sorry, and his face also not with much happy. Then he explained to Thatcher that I am not in a happy mood because my country, USSR, is going to be disintegrated. Then the reply given by Margaret Thatcher is how to run a country like this. Different types of cultural, traditional, and lifestyle, modus operandi, etc., are there. You go and see India, how they are unitedly going as a single unit, as a country, as a nation. That was an answer given by Margaret Thatcher. I'm still in front of my young students and their families and all other professors and teachers. Three things are there. Accumulation of jnana, knowledge, is one of the important thing to be achieved through our education. Education, I am not referring only to academic education. The other type of education is also there. Along with the same, second is jnana and innovation. Innovative nature. That innovative nature is the need of our, according to me, that is the need of the hour for our country. And thirdly, ekata. That means unity among the people. For the unity of the people also, our education system, I would like to say, much committed to that aspect. That is why I quoted Manu's immediate response to the world press. You see our education system, of course, a new system is introduced, NEP is there, and through that system, of course, in a democratic setup, everybody has got the right to differ. So criticism may be there. If at all any mistake is there, any different way is there, every citizen has got the right to point it out. But as far as our country is concerned, I would like to say the present setup, through the present setup, we are welcoming the technological revolution happening in the universe. Our Vice Chancellor's speech, he referred so many things, newly introducing technological education and other things. Our university is in the forefront. I congratulate the Vice Chancellor and his team for the success behind it. Our Prime Minister, 6 months back, there was a meeting with an open discussion with the students of India. From various parts of the India, students gathered and interaction with the Prime Minister was there. Then he stated that I would like to give you 3 mantras for success. What are the mantras? First he stated, first mantra, hard work. Second mantra also hard work. And third mantra also hard work. This is the mantras given by our Prime Minister to the students of our nation. Our Goa University is concerned, of course, beyond the university, there are so many problems. I'm not going to that. That may create some controversy. I am not interested in controversy. As the university is concerned, people from, experts from all over the country or even outside the country knowledge is a common thing for everybody. They can come and exchange, deliver, or blessed with their knowledge. In our university, of course, always preference should be given to government people. This is government university. First priority should be given in all field for government people, because Goa is for governments, and I am not saying that Goa is governments for governments only. Goa for everybody in this country, and even outside also. I am told that Vice Chancellor traveled certain other countries also. Some memoranda of understanding also accepted by government as well as this university. That's a good trend. When I asked Vice Chancellor how many points are vacant, then I got the picture as a whole. Then many departments, proper, educationally trained, qualified persons are not there, and that is why it is vacant. Without any hesitation, I would like to say, fill such a post at the earliest. For example, recently, Raj Bhavan has decided to install Shishrudas, that Pradima in front of our Raj Bhavan. Because in Raj Bhavan, our university, with the help of our university, I discussed with all of them. One important thing, one book was published by us, appreciated by everybody, including our Prime Minister, and certain projects also. I am told that our university also started on Vaman Vriksha Kala. Even Japan, from Japan, their senior most officer visited me, because they are claiming that it is originated from their country, spread throughout the world, and Vamana Vrikshakala is concerned, India in exporting field we are zero. China and Japan are making money out of that. Then Vamana Vrikshakala Udyan in front of Raj Bhavan is completed, and more than 1,000 items also be planted there. Under the circumstance, Shishrudas, that Pradima is going to be installed there. For that purpose, I got an inspiration from one of the best doctors in India, that is one K.M. Cherian of Madras. He was the champion, and he not only was, he is the champion also, because he, at the age of 85 also, is traveling throughout India and conducting this surgery, heart surgery. Heart transplanting also, first person did in our country. In 1991, our country bestowed him the Padma Award also, 1991. Then what important thing I would like to say before you is that Shishrudas Pradima that was installed in Australian College of Surgery, that is one of the best surgery college in the world. He put it there, he took initiative for that, and there 1,451 types of surgery was conducted by Shishruda also. In that same compound, he given all the details there. And the instruments used for the surgery also was traced by him, and he put it there in Australia. Then an attempt on our part we are doing, then I would like to say that when Vice Chancellor may not be agreed, I want to get some books. Shisruda's contribution and other things are there. Recently one Valyathan, that is, Valyathan is known to Malayali people mostly. This Kemcharian and Valyathan, both persons are authorities in surgery field in India in the modern medicine. You see, that person, who is the from where we can get a book on Shisruda's code and other name I am not remembering now. 2 books are there. Dr. Valyathan prepared the book. Then I requested our university Vice Chancellor, please arrange something from your university for that purpose. In our Govan library, that book was not available. When Macmillan or Orion Longman published it out of print for that purpose, I requested the help and solicited the help of our Vice Chancellor. Then Sanskrit and Oriental subjects are concerned. Other Vice Chancellor, former Vice Chancellor also here. I couldn't get anything from there. Why? Then explained that Sanskrit professor vacant. Am I correct? How many years it is vacant? 3 years it is vacant. I told as a chancellor I can sign whatever may be the law. I can sign, you appoint some person. The basic thing of the law is that whatever law passed by any state or any setup in the country, all are for human beings. Smooth functioning of the system. So by Chancellor, I got the power to do that. I am prepared to do it. You appoint somebody. He told me, he frankly confessed before me that I am trying my level best to appoint. Some obstacles in law is there. That is his explanation. I am frankly saying because all these people are the patrons of our university. So that is why I am saying a university library should be up to date, and that is why technical revolution. I use the word technical revolution because a revolution is going on. We are not against that. We are not running away from that. Our ancient systems we will accept and worship, but at the same time it is without any change. That concept is not there. Anobhadra kadavo enda vishandaga. Let noble thoughts come from any country. We are prepared to receive it. This is a tradition of our country. That is why I am saying, I am very sorry to say one more thing. 3 weeks back, there was an important incident in our country. Our Nalanda University, in its full swing, after passing laws, constituted committee, and worldwide attraction, involvement, and participation was there for reconstructing the entire setup of our Nalanda University. You see, 17 countries, especially Buddhism and other connected aspects are there. I am not going to anything that. 17 countries contributed for the rebuild of our Nalanda University, and our Prime Minister inaugurated it. Not even a single word in any of the Govan paper or Malayalam paper. Other papers are concerned, other medias are concerned. I am not aware of it, whether it come or not. Anyway, in Goa and Kerala, Why this important? A country is concerned. It's revivalism. What we lost thousands of years ago, we want to re-establish it in its full strength. And for that purpose, 21 countries, according to my information, I don't know whether I am correct or not, they contributed huge amounts. And through that process, now Nalanda, that new endeavor, we can proudly say that endeavor is very much helpful for our educational system and creating new generation. So I am saying, openly saying, of course my speech is there. I am saying this aspect in this university, and convocation is not at all a news for anybody. I don't know whether press people are cooperating, or I am not blaming anybody. Our chief guest, I am also from his own district. He is from Chertala, and I am from Mavelikara, Chenganur. That is from same district, Nalapi district. With respect to his life history, from an ordinary circumstance, he come up to this stage. Proudly we can say, he is suffering one serious disease also, but his confidence in life, a matter our young generation should follow. That disease name I am not mentioning, I know. In Malayalam papers it was come, that is why I am saying. And he is also publicly saying that as well, not hiding anything. Extension was given to him. Normally such diseases are there, how it will affect my future, that may be the worry. But he publicly declared that the serious disease I am suffering, get over that, and I am fully healthy now. And again, extension is given to him by our Union of India, our Honorable Prime Minister. So in front of you, I would like to say, confidence is important. Our education system also, Jnana Shila Ekata, like that. Accumulation of knowledge. Other thing also, innovative nature I have already mentioned. And thirdly, unity of the country, integrity of the country, sovereignty of the country, that has to be accepted. And always in my speeches I am saying that who is supreme? Whether Vice Chancellor is supreme, Chancellor is supreme, or ISRO Chairman is supreme, Governor is supreme. Under the Constitution of India, supremacy is not given to ruling setup. Parliament is not supreme. Supreme Court is not supreme. Under Article 395, the Indian freedom given by British Parliament, nullified, set aside. So many law students are here. You conduct research on that aspect, 395. If you go through the commentary, nobody has any detailed discussion was given to that chapter, 395 last. And first chapter also you look into it. 395, law students, you know, if Mother Act goes, entire thing will go. A statute is concerned, a law is concerned. If Mother Act goes, the entire thing, rules, notifications, everything should go. By knowing the same, the members of the Constituent Assembly, they were unanimously decided to set aside, to nullify that British Parliament's law, which gave freedom to our country, And now I can say with due responsibility and respect to our constitution that if that 395 is not introduced there, throughout the life, not only our life, coming generations also, Indian freedom would be a gift by British Parliament or UK as a nation. Then first part also is there, we the people of India. Not Supreme Court of India, not Parliament of India, not governor, not any elected representative, but the supremacy given by the Constitution is the people of our country. That is why I am saying Ekata of the country, bear it in your mind and we will work hard. And our country is now the 5th economic power in the world. 6th power, the Britain, not Portuguese people. Here, Portugal ruling was there. So we are rushing to 3rd position. According to many pundits, they are claiming that within 6 months we will acquire the 3rd position in the economic field. And in that way, our country is fast developing, and irrespective of caste, creed or religion, whatever it may be, we will, for the Ekata of the nation, for the unity of the nation, we will work. Along with the same, we will also try to accumulate the maximum growth individually also and for your family also. For that purpose, today's chief guest is a classic example of how to achieve the last, I don't know, ISRO chairman after that, what post is there, I don't know. I am not aware of that aspect. But through hard work, he accumulated such a position. I am congratulating him, and with respect to him, on behalf of all of you, I am inviting him for his valuable speech, and I am once more extending my sincere thanks for coming from all the way from Bangalore to here for attending this function. And on behalf of University as a Chancellor, my personal thanks also extending. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
May I now request the respected chief guest to deliver his convocation address.
Good morning, all of you. I deem it as a great honor to be with you on the occasion of this convocation ceremony of Goa University being held at the Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium. Dr. P.S. Sridharan Pillai, the Honorable Governor of Goa and the Chancellor of the Goa University. Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawantji in his absence. Vice Chancellor Dr. Harilal B. Menon, Registrar Sri V.S. Nadkarni, members of the Court of the University, the Executive Council, Academic Council and other bodies, deans, heads of the departments, parents, dear graduates and the winners of the medals. It's a great pleasure that I am here for this year's convocation. And I would like to thank Honorable Chancellor and the bodies of the university for bestowing me the honorary doctorate. Thank you so much once again for all your blessings. I also know that my speech has been printed and handed over, so it won't be appropriate for me to go through that or read through that. But still, some of that I would like to pick from that. I would also like to give some of my life's lessons to you, those students and aspiring people. I think that's what a chief guest of an convocation is supposed to do, share his life lessons with you. But before that, it's very important for me to express my congratulations to each one of you, the students specifically, those who got degrees, awards and medals. Also would like to thank the administration, the faculty members, the staff, parents, and everyone who contributed to the development of this university. I think all of you know, getting a degree, being awarded in a convocation like this is a great moment for each one of you. Please rejoice it, enjoy it. I think this is a great story of your life, something that you have traveled. Each one have a different story to tell. And these stories are stories of sacrifices, great accomplishment, disappointments, friendship, and camaraderie. And it's also a recognition of the support of your families, your friends and colleagues and teachers along the way. And I would like to request you to take a moment, look back, and thank each one of them who contributed to make you what you are. And this is very important, to give the thanks and appreciation for all those who did something for you on your journey to be here, to be awarded, to be graduated. Thank you so much for them. And I know that if anybody who would like to climb great height in life need to have many, many qualities. It won't just come by one or two. And some of this I would like to tell a little bit in detail, is to have passion, completely dedicated to whatever you do, and to lead from the front on a 24-hour basis. You need to have high level of commitment. And this commitment is required during adverse circumstances, not when everything is very good. And also to set higher standards in life, especially the professional life. And you need to have excellence, reasonably high levels of excellence. And you are likely to fail many a times, but with the determination that you should never lose the sight, lose the spirit of doing things. Always see the big picture and to have focus so that you don't never get distracted by those things around you. And you need to be a student all throughout your life. Learnability is very, very important. And that's not enough. It's also important to have humility, honesty, and integrity. And this is what I'd like to share with you. Because I am coming from ISRO, the space agency. I think all of you are very familiar with that agency and the work that we did. But then way back as a student, Vice Chancellor just mentioned about my father and those interests that he kindled in me in learning about space and science. But when I was a young student in school, I was determined to become a doctor. I was really interested in biology. In fact, I happened to be the state first in biology in my 10th standard. But then my passion for biology was taken away by my father himself. He asked me that you must study science and mathematics. But then I realized that mathematics is not a passion for me. But then I was put into that course. And I have been meeting students very often. They say, I like only this subject. And I can't study anything else. But here is a case where I did not like mathematics. I liked biology more than mathematics. But I was put in mathematics course. And in fact, I realized that I became an engineer. I had to pursue mathematics because without mathematics, there is no engineering. So I tried to develop an interest in that subject, a passion in that subject. And later it helped me a great lot. So number one lesson which I want to tell you that, of course, you need to have a passion, identify it. But then circumstances are that in life that you will be put into something else. You will never ever be able to see what you really wanted to do at some times, that you will be put into something entirely different. But that should not deter you. That should never take away the interest in you, that it is possible for human beings to create the passion and likeness for something that you are actually put into. That's a very important quality that you need to develop. And once you develop that likeness for it, it is possible for you to excel in it. The second lesson which I would like to tell you is that when you go to an institution after your graduation, that you are likely to work in some place. Maybe an educational institution, maybe a company, maybe a research laboratory. Wherever you go, it's very important to find a mentor. Why I say mentor? Mentor is a new word, I know that you use nowadays, but for us it is gurus, no? We call guru. It's very important to identify someone around you as a guru. Because the life is such that the traverses of life are such that it is not easily possible for anyone to tide through that without the help of someone. The guru can be your friend, it can be your boss, it can be someone else who will be able to show you the light. But it's very important to find out a guru. And I can tell you in my life, when I joined ISRO, I was blessed to have many such great people around me. Some of you may be knowing, some of you may not be knowing. The people with great passion, knowledge, and the capability to mentor you, they will all observe you. They will tell you what your weaknesses are many a times. More than your qualities, good qualities, they will tell you, these are your deficiencies. They will tell that occasionally you are actually deviating, you are not going in the right path. They will help you to find out the right path, the right passion. If it happens to be your immediate boss, nothing like it. I had a boss, his name is Ramakrishnan. Ever since I joined the organization, he was there. He liked me so much. He became later the director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, a great propulsion engineer. All along his career, he carried me along with him. Whenever he moved from one place to another, he will tell me, you get transferred from here and come with me. Many a times I get disappointed. But then he told that it is good for you to come with me. And I can tell you that when I was writing my civil service examination, in fact, when I was joining ISRO, the salaries were very low. And many people were leaving the organization. They were resigning and going to US. Many people writing civil service, and some of them got IAS and left. And I was also writing. I was also following those paths because the situation was not that good. Our rockets were going into the sea. They were not successful at that point in time. And when these things were going on, Ramakrishnan came and told me, he came to know that I am writing civil service examination. So he came and told, what for you are writing civil service? After all, the work of a civil service officer is to become a clerk of a minister or a PA of a minister. And you are an engineer, you are a scientist. You look at the work that you are doing here, fantastic work you can never ever do if you become a civil service officer. And he will make sure that I am loaded more and more every day. Some more work will be given to me so that I will never get free time to do anything else. He will not give me leave to ensure that I will not have enough time to study. Still I passed my prelims, I wrote my mains, and he will still not give me leave for writing his, going for studies. And when I went and told him that I am not qualified for the interview, he congratulated, congratulations, you are not leaving us. You need mentors like that because of him that I am here at this position as a chairman of ISRO, Secretary of Department of Space. He took me to become project of GSLV Mar 3. He ensured that I became the project director. He helped me to become the director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, the seat he adorned. And that's the type of mentorship that you need. And you will always find them. Look for that. The other thing which I would like to tell you is to never ever shun away from responsibilities. You need to prepare for responsibilities. Responsibilities will not come if you chase behind it. But if you prepare, knowing that you have the ability to handle complex situations, you have the knowledge, you have the skill, responsibility will come chasing you. And when it comes, never ever deter to become worried about it. What will happen to you? Take on the responsibilities. Sometimes the path will look very difficult. Sometimes you will always wonder, how will I ever accomplish it? But never run away from it. I think it will help you to overcome those challenges and win ultimately. I think this is very important for many of the people which actually find it difficult to take on responsibility. Small responsibilities. Don't look at that I will become chairman of ISRO tomorrow. No, I'm not talking about such responsibilities. Responsibilities in organization, you will find it difficult for somebody to handle. Find it very silly sometimes. It may be an organizing some meetings. And you won't find it interesting. but taking up on some research works which you think that it is very trivial. And there are so many responsibilities that will come in your career, in life, in families, in society, social life, and never ever shun from it. And each of those responsibilities teach you a great lesson to take you what you will become ultimately. And another lesson which I would like to tell you from my experience is to learn new things every day. I'm a mechanical engineer. I joined ISRO as a young mechanical engineer. When I joined, Dr. Ramanathan, you may not be knowing him. He is the brother of Subramanian Chandrasekhar, who was a Nobel laureate. He was there at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. He interviewed us to decide where each one of should go, in which department we should go and work. He asked me where you want to work. I told him I want to go where there is something happening. So that was my request. Then he told me that you should go to PSLV project. That's a place where things are happening. So I went there, I joined, and I met Sri Madhavan Nair, who was that time associate project director, and I worked with him. And that took me a career. But the type of work which I got was not at all the top-end work. No, I was responsible for assembling the rocket. You know, you can understand assembling a rocket is not designing the rocket. It's not the top end of the research work. But I worked for 10 years in that department. But I was not working only on that work. While I was working there, I was learning new things which nobody in that group did. I ensured that I learned new methods. I became an expert in computers. I did expert in programming. I started doing analysis. And that helped me to move out of it to become a designer. Later, a project director. Though I was a mechanical engineer, I had to study electronics. I had to study chemical engineering, chemical, propulsion, thermal, fluid flow, aerodynamics, control systems. Every day, new things were learned. And that's why I took a PhD recently at the age of 60. Because it was a passion which I continue to work on some topics which are of my great interest. It's not to prove that something, but it is only to satisfy your inner self, that you want to learn new stuff on a continuous basis. This is very important for this new generation of people. Me, like all people, it may not be important. But for people like you, the subject that you learned today, got graduated, will become irrelevant in very, very short time. In our times, things become irrelevant at a much longer time. But then today, the knowledge is such that new knowledge is created much faster than in the past. And if none of you know how AI works, I think all of you will become jobless in no time. For me, it is not very important that to learn AI. But for you, it is going to be important. And it is true for people like, when I talk about the relevance of engineering. If a mechanical engineer doesn't know about electronics engineering, and he cannot perform today. Because you look at the area of robotics, it's an integration of mechanical engineering, control engineering, electronics engineering, sensor engineering, all put together. And if you can't understand the interplay between multiple areas, you cannot excel. You look at the doctors today. The doctors are more of highly technically skilled people rather than those people who are having knowledge in physiology. They need to understand instruments. They should understand sensors. They should understand scanning and the type of computer-aided help methods, maybe the database analysis, pattern recognition, all becomes important part of their knowledge and skills. So you need to learn new things on an everyday basis. But I tell you, even after having all of this, the last of the quality which I mentioned, to be humble, after having acquired the knowledge, after having accomplished great things, to be rooted on your ground, I think that's very important. Because all what you have learned today is the blessing of so many people. All the knowledge that we have today is created by people much before who came here and left. And we are nothing without their blessing. And this is very, very important for all of you. And you have been created by the wealth of this nation. The nation has contributed. All that we have in the university is nothing but a slice of the nation, as our Vice Chancellor has just mentioned. You are committed to that. And you should be thankful to each of those small contributions made by thousands of people to make what you are. You are blessed today to be achieving this position. Let me not prolong with a speech. I would like to conclude in talking about this university as well. In fact, I had the opportunity to go through the accomplishment of this university, the growth of this university, the plans that they have. I think it's really interesting to see and happy to note that the schools, which are different schools connected to the university, is doing exceedingly well. And I'm aware there is sufficient funding that has come to the university to set up new schools, which will define this university's profile much better than the past. And all of you today are proud graduates. And what the university need to do is to create an engaging environment around the university. It should change the nature of the society, what is around it. For example, it is in Goa. The Goa University is the only university that we have here. And this university should interact with the society in a much stronger manner and then change the nature and culture of where it exists. And that is precisely the university is meant for. It's just not for producing graduates, but to engage with everybody. And this engagement today are on different levels. The modern universities engage with industries. It engages with the society, the research establishments, the schools, the cultural organizations, the political system. I think all of these are important. The university should create a vibrant ecosystem by which engages with the society in much stronger manner. It needs not only the faculty, but also the alumni of its university to come stronger and collected, much stronger connected than the past. I believe that you have a very vibrant alumni society, I believe the university has. And it should bring more people who have graduated from this university back to the university. I think many of you would have left this university and have no connection to the university. It's very important that you bring back that connection and contribute back to the university in a stronger manner than in the past. It's very, very important. It's equally important for the faculty not to focus just on studies, bringing more graduates, but also work with the stakeholders. The stakeholders includes, as I mentioned, all those people which I mentioned, including the industries, startups, etc., etc. And you must find a way to become entrepreneurs. I think this is also important today because the job situation in this country is very, very critical juncture that we have to create more jobs. Some of those announcements that has come in the recent budget speech is an indicator of the nature of changes that are required. How to create more mentorships, how to create more employment opportunities. This is also a responsibility of the faculty and the university. And for you people who are graduating today, I think you need to realize that you belong to the upper strata of the university, of the society. And many of us really don't realize that our nation is not that fortunate to have people like Liu in most of the places. And you really belong to the upper strata of the society. And that puts in a certain responsibility on you to contribute to the society back. It's just not your personal growth that you need to be always concerned. You should also be concerned about your contribution to the society. After having graduated at this place from here, definitely because of your work and your family and parents, but it becomes an important responsibility for you to reflect on it at occasional times and make your life path in such a manner that you will be able to find a way to contribute back to the society. Let me not prolong. Let me take this opportunity to thank once again for the invitation that you have given me to be here. Also congratulate each one of you for an exciting and challenging and rewarding journey ahead. And also let me wish all your dreams be fulfilled and strive to bring your benefit of your learning for the betterment of the society and the nation. Make your parents and teachers and all of us proud of your achievements. Thank you so much. God bless you.
The Honorable Vice Chancellor will now present a memento to Shri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, Honorable Governor of Goa and Chancellor of Goa University. The Honorable Governor of Goa and Chancellor Goa University will present a plaque to the chief guest, Shri S. Somanath. We will now have the national anthem